what's up guys? Today I have a little quick theory before this next chapter drops, because who knows what information this chapter can give us. But I'm just going to make a quick theory before this one drops. And it's going to be about, is the demon inside Asta Swords connected to, the devil that we've seen at this latest chapter? Alright. So we all know that Asta got the 5-leaf grimoire that resides a demon in it. Later on he comes in contact with it and he halfway is dying from fighting Landros. And in that moment, was talking to him, he was pretty much trying to talk down Asta into taking over his body. Because it's a chance to have a body in the real world, which states he's been closer to him than anyone else. And we see the devil, he says he hasn't had a body in centuries, which is pretty interesting to see these similarities, which could have been the elder of the village that turned to a huge devil that we saw back then. So with this demon slash devil inside Asta's sword slash grimoire is probably some of the devil's powers sealed inside the demon dweller and slayer swords, due to getting defeated by the first wizard king and prevent him from dying. He had to dwell in it without a body as a last resort for many centuries, which he probably jumped to Lich's grimoire, making it a 5-leaf clover from a previous 4-leaf one. Since Patri confirmed Asta about the grimoire he has is actually Lich's, including Lich confirmed it was his when he's talking to Lyra that the one that Asta has isn't his anymore. Or the devil had to split some of his power when he made the grimoire despair when the humans killed off the elves to harness that power. It could be like in Naruto where it was a yin and yang half of Kurama, where he had to split it into two. The yin half was still inside Minato's dead body, and then the yang half was still into Naruto. It could very well be the same concepts of Black Clover with the devil and the demon slash devil inside Asta's swords. It was also stated that it was incomplete, which could very well support what I'm saying. And with that special stone that Yuno has around his neck ever since he was a little baby, with the revival stone that was confirmed inside this chapter, which he stole from Yuno to summon it wherever he desired from hell itself. Because we see him say that, which I should have acquired that day, at last I have today. So he could have set up this whole thing from the start for all this to happen and manipulated everyone, and once Yuno and Asta were born, they were the key to his revival. Sort of like how Kaguya had Black Zetsu pretty much break off from her before she got sealed. And then once all that happened, Black Zetsu pretty much manipulated all the history, into getting her revived. Because we see the devil, he manipulated the humans to killing the elves, and then he used them to make the grimoire despair, that the same grimoire that Asta wields. And of course, Lich does resurrection magic on Patri that then goes into William Vengeance's body, so he could gather the stones to resurrect the elves, but didn't know that Lone was a wolf in sheep's clothing the whole entire time. So with Lone, when we look in flashbacks, we see him sitting at the table with everyone else. And if you guys don't know from biblical history, in the Last Supper, Judas was sitting in the same spot that Lone was, except it's kind of like flipped around with him being on the right side instead of the left. Tabitha didn't just make a coincidence that he was sitting there. It was an Easter egg that people with only biblical knowledge would know, which is why I love him so much, because he's a real G for that. So with this all being said, this very well could be plausible, or it could be just a little bit off, or it could be just, I could pretty much be wrong. But yeah, this is pretty much a quick theory of what I thought of. Tell me guys what you think. If you guys can add on to this, feel free to go and comment that. Or you just think something different, yeah, definitely go on and go tell me. But yeah, this is just my quick thoughts on what's gonna happen to the next chapter, because the way it's looking, the devil, he looks like a real mastermind. It looks like he's been manipulating everyone from the start, sort of like Black Zetsu was. So like I said, I'm just really getting those vibes. It's like, say he's manipulating humans, and then he manipulates them to killing the elves and all that. He makes Grimoire despair, like all this happening. He's extremely manipulative. The swords that Asta has very well could be part of the devil's power. That's where I'm trying to get at inside this video. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe and also like this video and support your boy. But anyways, it's been your boy Balboa. I'm out.